Welcome, everyone, to the 2020 Philalympics. I'm Susan, and this is my co-host, Grace, and we're here to welcome you this year for participating to support the families at the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House. Before we forget, we want to thank our legacy partners, Nat Measley, Center City Mortgage, and Zarwin Baum for participating again this year, and all of our teams for pulling together teams for this 24-hour competition to raise money to support our families. Grace and her family have been with us since February, and while Grace has been living here during COVID-19, she has become the reporter of the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House and a special staff member at our front desk. And with that, she has interviewed many of us. And what we thought we'd do today is interview Grace so that you could get to know Grace and really understand who you're helping today. So with that, Grace, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? First, do you want to let everybody know how old you are and where you're from?
I'm from Florida, West Palm Beach, and I'm 7 years old.
Great. And do you want to share why you're living here at the Ronald McDonald House?
I'm living here at the Ronald McDonald House because my brother has brain tumor and he's at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
Great. And do you want to talk a little bit about, let everybody know what you like about living at the Ronald McDonald House? What are your favorite things?
My favorite things are to do tea parties with Lydia and have fun and play with her, but social distance. My friend Lydia.
Great. Is there anything else you want anybody to know about? How about the food? Is there a comfy bed? What else do you love about the Ronald McDonald House?
One day they had the delicious the cherry cake, the strawberry cake something.
Oh, the strawberry shortcake day?
The strawberry shortcake day.
Great. Anything else that you want them to know? What's your favorite topic in school? What grade are you in?
I made it to second grade.
Great. And do you think when you grow up you might want to be a reporter?
Well, I really wanted to be a nurse at CHOP.
A nurse at CHOP. You've heard it firsthand from this interview with Grace. So, in the spirit of having fun, Grace has challenged me as an opening exercise to today's event. Grace, what have you challenged me to?
To run up all the way to the top of the stairs.
So in this 90-some degree weather, the friendly challenge is that Grace and I are going to race. We're going to cut the ribbon, and we're going to race to the top of the stairs. So with that, let the games begin. Hold on. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. All right.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for participating in our virtual Philalympics. We're so excited to have you guys here, and I want to take a minute to introduce you to our committee members.
Hi, I'm Val from Zarwin Baum. This is my first year participating with the Philalympics. It's been so great working with everybody, planning this great virtual event. I know it's Zarwin's 9th year participating, and we've never won. And this year, we're coming for you. We're going to win that championship title, one of those titles, so we can't wait.
My name is Nat Measley. I have been a board member since the inception of the Philalympics, and I am your virtual MC for this year's event. I'm also the founder at a local Philly company called YourCultureDesign.com, and it's our first year actually participating, and so we are definitely going to win. No one's afraid of Val and Zarwin Baum.
Hi guys, I'm Jamie from Worldwide Stereo, champs from last year. It was a great time planning this with everyone, considering the circumstances everybody is with, but we're coming back to back. Watch out.
Hi guys, my name is Bridget. I'm from BBD. This is our second year participating in the Philalympics and my first year on the committee. So glad that we're still pulling this off and excited to see this virtual event happen. Good luck, everybody.
Hi everyone, my name is Haley. I'm the store manager of Kohl's and Voorhees. Super excited to be a part of this planning committee and so happy that we were still able to have this event virtually, and I hope everyone has a great time.
Hi everybody, Nat Measley here, your host for the 2020 virtual Philalympics, coming to you live, not this year from the Wells Fargo Center, but from my own remote workspace in my home office, much like all of you, because this year, our 2020 Philalympics is all virtual. It will be the most fun day in the history of working remotely. First, we want to say thank you to all the team captains for creating teams, whether it was with your colleagues, family members, or friends. You have all done a tremendous job in helping to raise vital funds for the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Philadelphia region by pledging to donate a minimum of $1,000 per team. This year, we have more than 15 teams participating and are hoping to reach our fundraising goal of $50,000 for the families with seriously ill children being treated at local hospitals in Philadelphia. Now, before we get into the rules of the 2020 virtual Philalympics, let's hear from Susan Campbell, CEO of the Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Philly region, on what it's been like at the house over the last few months.
Thanks, Nat. And thank you to you for your commitment to our families and helping us make this event such a success. Thank you again to everyone that is participating this week. Over the last several months, our focus has always remained on serving families of seriously ill children. Cancer and serious illness does not take a backseat to a pandemic, and it adds an extra layer of stress to what are uncertain times. We have never lost focus on making sure that we provide lodging, food, and vital psychosocial support to our families as they travel, deal with employment issues, deal with back to school issues, all of the uncertainty that we're dealing with each and every day, but with the added complexity of having a seriously ill child. Please know as we go into the fall that our commitment is only stronger. The best way to describe your impact is to introduce you to one of our families so that you can hear it firsthand. And so it's an honor for me to introduce you to Heather McGee.
My name's Heather McGee, and I'm from a small town in Florida, right on the Florida-Georgia line, called Fernandina. My son's name is August. He was born in late February, right before everything kind of started to shut down around the country. While I was pregnant, we found out he was going to be born with a rare birth defect. He's diagnosed with bladder exstrophy, so his bladder was inside out and on the outside of his body. His abdomen wall never formed in the womb. The moment we stepped foot into CHOP, we knew this is where we would seek care. He had a 16-hour surgery. The recovery for him was pretty substantial. My husband did stay in Philadelphia for the first 2 weeks while he could, but he had to return to Florida to care for our other 2 children and continue to work. So I've been by myself for the last about 6 weeks and just feeling kind of lonely sometimes. It was nice to have welcoming people every time you walk in the door. And I always felt like I always had someone in my corner. So without staying at the house, it would have, given us a financial burden, but also staying at the house gave not only myself, but my husband such peace of mind, knowing I was somewhere safe each night. I had somewhere to go and decompress and take some deep breaths, get a hot shower, a good meal, and just kind of be ready to tackle the next day. So the house provides a lot of mental relief as well. Just the local community that comes together and provides just everything from the home cooked meals each night, the fresh fruit, the fresh bread, activities for the kids that are staying here is just unfathomable. It's just amazing. Thank you so much. We appreciate everything the Ronald McDonald House and the organization has done for our family.
Thank you so much, Susan and the McGee family, for sharing an update about the house. I think we're all motivated to have some fun in honor of the families now. So let's start with the basics of how the virtual Philalympics works. Teams should have between 5 and 15 members that embody physical, creative, and mental strength to complete individual activities, solve original riddles, and come together as a team to create a one-of-a-kind video supporting the house. Your team captain has been given a team captain guide. It contains all individual activities, riddles that need to be solved, and describes our one full team activity that your team needs to compete all together. We encourage teams to begin competing tomorrow, August 26th, between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., whether you're all working together in an office while maintaining social distancing, or each working remotely. The competition should take you and your team members about 2 hours or so to complete, but that does depend on your level of commitment to the fun. Your team can earn points by completing as many of the activities as possible, being creative in your submissions, and of course, having fun. Your team captain will assign each team member one or more specific activities to accomplish. While you work to accomplish your assigned activity, you're required to take a video of yourself doing it. Once you have your videos ready, send them to your team captain, and he or she will upload them to your specific YouTube site. At the Ronald McDonald House, we'll be on standby watching each team's submissions and keeping track of all of the points. Your team has the opportunity to win in 3 different ways. First, the team with the funniest and craziest videos will be crowned the most creative team in Philadelphia. Second, the team with the highest fundraising total will be crowned the most compassionate team in Philadelphia. And finally, the team with the highest amount of total points will be crowned the funnest team in Philadelphia and our 2020 virtual Philalympics champions. We'll all come back together on Thursday, August 27th at 2 p.m. for a live closing ceremony where we will show our best video submissions, announce our fundraising totals, and of course, the winning Philalympics teams. If you have any questions or need clarification, reach out to Alyssa Tritchler from the Ronald McDonald House. So let's officially kick off the Philalympics with a bit of a ceremonial torch lighting, shall we? Perfect. And with that, the 2020 virtual Philalympics is officially open.